Okay, so what we're going to go through now is a setup when you do cable chest flies. So the most important factor when you do any type of pressing movements is making sure you keep your shoulders pinched back nice and tight. So I'm going to show you that now from a side angle. So if you lock out your elbows completely, from there, nice and slow, just pull your shoulders back until you feel like you're trapping a pencil between your shoulders, nice and tight. As well as pulling them back, you've got to make sure you're not up into your neck like I am now, your traps. You've got to pull these shoulders down, so you're depressing them. And when you're doing a movement, any type of press movement, you need to keep nice and compact throughout the whole movement in your upper back. So I'm going to show you that now on the bench before we even use any weights. So when you get on the bench, you've just got to do a bit of a shuffle, get really tight until you feel like you've got a nice big arch in your lower back. That is completely normal, because if you don't have that arch, your chest is going to collapse, and that's when your shoulders are going to roll forwards, and you're taking all that tension away from your chest and placing it onto your shoulders, and that's when people start getting impingement and shoulder problems. And then when you do chest flies, you want to have a bit of bend in your elbows. And keep that bend locked in throughout the entire movement. So you're going to pull apart, going down at the same time, keep going down until your elbows get in line with the bench. And you're going to stop at that point. All the way back to the top, making sure that angle never changes in your elbows. You're always keeping that same bend locked in. So when you're doing a movement, nice and slow on the way down, just until your elbows get in line with the bench. Always think big chest when you're coming up. Big chest, big chest, big chest. Because if your chest collapses, like mine is now, I'm going to show you, if it collapses, that's the moment your shoulders are going to start to roll. So always think big chest, so you keep that arch. So let's go for it now, using the weights. So you can go back, do a bit of a shuffle, get that arch in your lower back, put the bend in your elbows. You're going to pull apart, go down, nice and slow, just until your elbows get in line with the bench, and then back together again. Always think big chest. So nice and slow, just stopping soon when those elbows get in line with the bench, back up to the top, making sure that angle has never changed, making sure your chest has never collapsed. And that's how you set up for when you do cable chest flies.